So today we're going to be making iced coffee. What I do now for iced coffee is I got this pitcher from Amazon. It was a ice cold brew or iced coffee pitcher, and it came in 3 parts, and I want to say it was like 14 bucks. So basically it comes with the coffee ground, the little coffee filter. This is the lid. So this is how the lid goes on, and you basically fill the pitcher up with water. You insert it back in here, and the coffee just sits in the pitcher. The longer it sits, the better it's going to be. And you can have your own ice cold coffee, and it's so good. This is the coffee I'm going to be using. McDonald's McCafe Colombian coffee in medium dark. This is my favorite coffee. Absolutely adore McDonald's coffee, you guys. It is amazing. It tastes so good. It's so smooth. And this medium dark is our favorite, me and my husband. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this ground coffee. I'm gonna insert it here. So let's start doing that right now. It smells so good. And I'm sorry if it's dark. Like I said, the lighting is just coming like in and out. So we're gonna do about 10 spoonfuls of coffee. But I've already learned not to fill it all the way to the top, because this coffee, all it does, it comes up. So about this much comes up as soon as you put it in the water, and it doesn't get used. So I try not to put too much because it's just gonna go to waste. So I'm gonna put about this much coffee in it. As you can see, I'm gonna close it up. Now I'm gonna get my water. So now here, we're just going to let the coffee sit in the fridge. Coffee in our little pitcher. Like I said, a lot of the coffee does tend to float up. That's why I don't overfill it too much. When I first started using this system, I would overfill it all the way up. And yeah, that would not work out that well. But here we have the coffee, and now I'm just gonna let it sit in the fridge. Day or 2 days, it'll be the best. It'll taste the best. But if you can see here at the very bottom of the filter, all the coffee has gone to the top. So that's why I like to let my coffee sit for like at least a day and a half. And actually, this is what I keep my coffee in whenever it's done. My husband left his coffee from this morning, but I like to keep mine in a glass mason jar. And that's what I do. So I take it out of this and I end up putting it in a mason jar. So I will come back in a few days and show y'all how this turned out and how I like to have my iced coffee for the rest of the week. Okay guys, so my coffee has been steeping for, I want to say 2 days now. I've left it in here, so it's pretty dark now. And I want to go ahead and put it into my mason jar and make an iced coffee with you guys to show y'all how I like to have my iced coffee. So this makes it so much easier. Honestly, I used to brew a big pot of coffee and then let it cool overnight. But this is just like, I do this and it steeps on its own, and it's nice and strong but smooth at the same time. It's your own personal cold brew. So here at the top, it just says like open and close. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. Okay, so what I like to do to start steeping the coffee is I'll put a little strainer, because sometimes, you know, we don't want any grounds to come out. this doesn't have any grounds as I'm looking. And I just like to keep mine in a mason jar like this, a big mason jar. This is a 24-ounce one. Yeah, so this 24-ounce one lasts me about 2 to 3 days. Once I start seeing it going halfway, that's when I go ahead and make another batch of coffee. And as you can see here, I don't know if you can really see, but the coffee filter is still in there. It's still in there with all the coffee grounds, and I'm gonna use this coffee for what I'm gonna make right now. So I'm just gonna leave this in the fridge. You can always add sugar to this if you want it sweet, but I don't add any sugar to my coffee. I just keep it black the way it is, because I'll use like coffee creamers, and I like to add a little bit of this sweetened condensed milk. Sometimes I don't feel like having creamer in my coffee because it's just like too sweet sometimes for me. So what I will do is I will get a cup with ice. I'll put ice in it. I also have this sugar-free vanilla syrup. I tend to get these either like at Ross, Marshalls, Burlington, Walmart. At Walmart, these are about $5, and at like Ross, Marshalls, and Burlington, you can find these for like $2. So I will usually get these syrups for my coffee, and this is like a sugar-free vanilla, and usually I will do this with a little bit of half and half or just some regular almond milk. For today, I'm going to go ahead and do the hazelnut one with you guys, and I'm going to add a little bit of this sweetened condensed milk just because I love sweetened condensed milk, and I know it's a lot of sugar, but it just tastes so good. And I know some people that just use this, like my mom, she just uses this with a regular milk in her coffee, and that's all she does. So you could do that as well too. But for today, I'm gonna go ahead and I feel like this also makes your coffee a little bit more concentrated. So I'll add about this much coffee, and then your creamer of choice. This is my first time of us buying this Great Value hazelnut. We like the French vanilla one, but I've never bought this one. It tastes really good. I did not expect to really like it, but I love hazelnut creamer. It tastes so good. And I'm just gonna swirl everything in. You can always add a little dash of cinnamon, which I like to do because cinnamon is good for you, good for inflammation, controls blood sugar levels. So, and on the weekends, if I'm being a little extra, I will always add some of this Cool Whip topping to my coffee. I'm not doing that today because I'm not really feeling it. So, but these are just some things that I like to do with my iced coffee. Like I said, ever since I bought this, I feel like it just makes my life so much easier. Like, I would just use this and enjoy my coffee, and you just set it and forget it. There you go, guys. This is how I make my iced coffee now, and it's so good. I'm actually waking up and craving an iced coffee instead of a hot coffee. So I will leave the link to my picture down below. I got it on Amazon, like I said. I highly recommend it. You will love it. So easy to clean out too. You just pop this out, twist it out, and then just throw away all the coffee grounds that, you know, are old. So you guys, I hope you guys try out my new iced coffee, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.